All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those of you who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong Pierre here, and we are fine. I have no idea what that glitch was, but it got me to laugh after just all of that death and dying. So I guess Adios knew that I needed that. Oh, they got everyone. The Royal Guard is no match. Miss Estelle. Dunnan's dead! Dunnan's dead. Philip and even Dunnan. Did you try to stop them? To my shame, I could not. Suppose age has caught up to me. Could not hold them for long. It's the Duke. Don't worry, I think it was just knocked out. This is a relief. Her Majesty has retreated to the royal chambers. Please hurry. Stop! He's just unconscious. Hurry, Chloe's in danger. Right. You left the door open. This sucks. The one who didn't fall over was that old timer. Yes, he's quite an expert. He was silly though. There's no way he could beat all of us. Stupid old man. Now, come on, don't say that. He proved his worth through his loyalty. Few men can claim as much. I must admit, Duke Dunnan was a little different than the rumor led me to believe. Yes, he did not seem like the absolute debauchery from the reports. I was still amused by how quickly he passed out, of course. The hair! Damn it all. I feel like Captain Swartz were here. Stop sniveling. We're the Royal Guard. Show them what that means. More small fry. This is getting rather tedious. Told you. Ooh, I know, make it fun. Let's see who can capture the queen first. Oh ho! An interesting sport. I'm game. Well then, let's play. Just plowed past them all. That was just great. Not a single fuck was given. Something tells me we won't make it in time. It seems like we have more guests, Queen Alicia. Chloe, Queen Alicia, Stella, Joshua, everyone, thank you for coming. Oh no, we're too late. Sons, what do you think you're doing? Let go of Chloe and Her Majesty. Sorry, but no. Professor asked us to do this as a personal favor, so no can do. Professor, wait, a personal? This has nothing to do with the gospel plan then. Nope, don't think so. He said he wanted to slow you down a little since you're doing more than he thought you would. Oh, I'm very sorry for trying to reverse all the damage you guys are doing being a decent human being then. Yeah, it's a pain. You restored the guild's phones, right? Professor wasn't a fan of that. He said he wanted to see you kids flounder around a bit more. What? Said you'd tax a Grancel for that? It's very like him. It is fairly in bad taste, I'll admit. However, Loe is securing the floating city on his own. We had little better to do, so we did the professor a favor. Lucy, why? Believe we understand now. Given that I have not enough of a prize by myself, can I ask you to release the Princess Claudia? Grandmother, no! I'm the one who should. It is true that Professor asked for one or the other. So he needs the Eloise, blood for something or other. And since these guys are royalty, this is obviously what they need. My, what a quandary we have on our hands. Weren't you looking to take the princess anyway? Well, a pet bird in a cage somehow lacks charm. Maybe it'd be nice to see her elegance shining even through captivity, but... You don't even start. You're really out of your minds if you think we'll just let you do that. Don't make me laugh. Even if we didn't have hostages, are you seriously going to take us all on? That's right. I promise to kill you the next time we meet. You know what? This is a good chance. Maybe I should just gut you all right here. Stay calm, Estelle. They're right. There's no way we can fight all of them by ourselves. We need to wait for our chance. But Alas, Joshua, it is fruitless. Perhaps had you been in the shadows, you could have found an opening, but as it stands, out in the open like this, your options are limited. There's little you can do, Black Fang. So it seems. Although it seems I'm like the only one who needs to strike that opening. What? Cassius! Oh, Colonel said, hello everyone. Good work. Majesty, your highness, forgive my tardiness. Sid, thank you for coming. Ah, one of Divine Blade's lieutenants. That wasn't too bad. Just a bit more, you really would have had us. I'll admit I was surprised. I didn't expect you to be turned such a blow away so easily. Alright, this turned into a kind of party. You want to play too? I'll pass for the moment. Really just bait anyway. What? Sieg! Dick! Okay, he can fly. No fair. Good. Made it in time. What? Huh? Oh my. Dick! Colonel Dick! Hello, Miss Bright. Shouldn't you call me Colonel anymore? I haven't stripped my rank. I am little more than a criminal performing his penal service. Dick is performing his penal service to help the princess and queen. What an honorable duty. Well, that explains every question I'd have about don't call me Colonel. Okay. Mr. Dick, it's been some time. I'm glad you and the princess are well, your majesty. I believe General Bright has already briefed you on my circumstances, so please allow me to shield you from these criminals. By all means. Thank you very much, Mr. Dick. The pleasure is mine. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I guess I have to say the story is bigger than we are. Paired Divine Blade students are wayward Black Fangs and a group of better-than-average bracers. I think we might have tarried for too long. Appreciate the time, personally. Incidentally, we've already handled things in the city. Oh! It's Dick's bitch! Kanoe. Assess the army where possible. Engage Jaeger cores and organisms. Yes, ma'am. I was about to say, I call bullshit. Although, yeah, these guys weren't the ones that needed Orbital, so. Little tiger kitties. See, we can get along. They all have the whooshy whoosh ability. I thought only the enforcers had that. Just all whooshing over the place. Yes, because we could certainly all see that from the castle top. Holy, just when I thought this couldn't get any crazier. Then the spec op guys show up. They're going after the society goons too. Maybe, you know, heavy penance for awful deeds and stuff. Maybe they're trying to remind everyone how awesome they are. Who the hell? They're trying to clear their name, Dorothy. Out of hell with it. Dorothy, make with the camera. Shoot and shoot until we can't film. Can't stuff film in there anymore. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, the Jaegers are being pushed back. Very impressive. Haven't lost their touch, I see. Now, servants of Ouroboros, what do you intend? Seem quite eager for a fight. Are you still desirous of violence? You think you're funny. It's gonna be like this. I'm gonna call Padama. Stop, Renee. Our chance has already slipped by. Trying to force the issue now will only end in an ugly fashion. Capture the royals was ultimately an optional objective. Come, let us pull back. Huh, if we gotta. I was expecting Renee to stay behind. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll pardon us, it should be about the time for your next trial, however. Suggest you keep your wits about you. Next trial. What are you on about now? You'll see soon enough. Good day then, everyone. They've retreated. The Jaegers should pull out of the city as well. Shame we cannot pursue them. I suppose I can't be selfish. Wait, more importantly, so what in the heck is Colonel Dick doing here? I thought you were in prison for seriously grievous crimes of being a huge jerk. Said, well, regardless. Before any of that, we have to secure the city. Would you help us? Sure, of course. Help hand up the wounded and with the firefighting. We'll leave the heavy fighting to you guys. So with great difficulty, society's invasion of Gransel was repelled. Stealth group ran around the city, fighting fires, helping confuse citizenry. Eventually, the rest of the team arrived, having been contacted by Elnan. Give me that A rank. Give me that A rank. I want it. Damn it. As I mentioned previously, I'm here on General Bright's orders. He had a suspicion that Ouroboros might try something like this. However, most regular army troops aren't very well trained to fight without their orbital firearms. So he decided to use a handful of troops with experience in hand-to-hand combat. Of course, he needed an excuse to get me and my subordinates involved, seeing as we were supposed to be in prison. As a result, we were to be transported to Gransel, where we conveniently ended up caught in the chaos and repelled the attack. Okay, that's about as subtle as a brick to the forehead, Dad. I think you had some idea about this, Your Majesty. Yes, Cassius and I discussed the idea earlier. We will, I suspect, face some criticism for doing this, but the safety of citizenry comes first. And I knew from the bottom of my heart that Mr. Dick would do what was best for the country he loves so. Do not deserve such praise, Your Majesty. I get it, so then... All right. Does that have to do with the reason you wanted to see us? In part, yes. What I wanted to discuss was what Claudia had done. She's got to become the queen! What has Chloe done? Yes. It was a short ceremony, but as of this morning, I've formally been invested with the inheritance. I am now officially the Crown Princess of Liberal, in line to be the queen. Wow. Wow. Congratulations. I think you made a good decision. I really think some of it is simply selfishness on my part. Estelle, everyone. Understanding you're the one who saved everyone at the academy? Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. We can't really take all the credit, though. Annalise's group was there, and Sieg helped a lot, too. Yay! Yes, so I gathered. When I learned about what happened, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I could do, what role I could serve to help those and protect those dear to me. And that's inheriting the throne? Yes. I'm an inexperienced teenager who lacks the ability or confidence to lead an entire kingdom. Still, I can use such a position to protect those dear to me. And if that in turn helps me to protect the home I love, then it's all worth it. Chloe, you silly. Well, congratulations. Look like you finally found the path you're looking for, huh? And away from my Joshua. Estelle, thank you. I am really desperately new at this, though, and I'm not quite sure what I can do. Will you lend me your aid when I need it? What kind of question is that? Duh. I mean, heck, not exactly a grizzlied veteran over here, you know. Just as you lent us your aid time and time again. Whenever you need us, we'll be there for you. Estelle, Joshua, thank you. Thank you so much. What a complete and utter fool I've been. All the thing I did without realizing the potential of the young people who carry our future. Alan. What is this, Alan? You'll be carrying a good deal of future yourself, I think. Quite so. You jest, Your Majesty. Colonel, I have a report! What is it? The city under Tekken? No, sir. Everything's quiet here. The Jaegers withdrew rapidly from the city as we faded back from the countryside. What is it, man? Speak up. We received a report from Hawking Gate. An Arobian army is gathering at the border. Olive! You fucking dick! So they've come at last. How large are the army feeling? So far, it appears only to be a single standard division. But they have tanks with them. What? Now just a damn second. How the hell are they running tanks in the middle of this? Using the same technology as society? Thought they might. No, it's strange. They don't appear to use orbits at all. They're using steam engines. Steam what now? It's an engine that uses steam to move pistons, even more primitive than a gasoline engine. Everyone stopped using them as soon as the orbits were invented. No sane army would bother keeping such museum pieces. They're a joke compared to even the most basic orbital tank. Which can only mean one thing. They've prepared these in secret. Hang on, you mean? Seems that the Aerobian leadership knew this was going to happen. It's the next Ouroboros spoke of. Yes, it must be this. And now they're effectively holding Grensel hostage. They can storm in and take the capital again whenever they please. It's one way of sending a message, I suppose. There's another problem. I suspect Dad was keeping you as an ace in the hole. Special Joker card he could play. Someone he could dispatch anywhere and an emergency occurred where he couldn't be. Now you play that card, you'll have to remain here. Blast it. Ouroboros certainly plays a hard game. Grandmother, allow me to go to Hacken Gate. Yes! Give me my healer, goddammit! Say what? Chloe? Couldn't bear sending Uncle. He risked his life once already for our sakes. Let me go. I will negotiate with the Aerobians as your agent. Very well. Though we may have signed a non-aggression pact with them, remember the scales on which the Aerobian liberal balance are still unstable. These events could spiral into chaos and engulf the continent. I'm counting on you to balance those scales. I will. So in that case, you mind if we go with you? I'm sorry? We shall see the heirs to Hacken Gate safely. If things get really crazy and tune into a shooting war, we'll do what we can to help. Now mind, we can't actually help with a shooting war, as per Guild protocol. But there's a few things we could do from a neutral position, I think. Everyone, I couldn't ask for more. Thank you. Please keep her safe. Yes, Your Majesty, leave everything to us. Stell, Joshua, on that note, I and my men will keep an eye on movements the side may try to take. Even if they attempt to assault us with a massive puppet of theirs, we'll be ready to respond. Guys, we'll be counting on you. And so Estelle's group took to the road to Hacken Gate. Passing through Granite Gate, they moved to the Roland City. And so, cool. Auto travel. Good gate, guys. Good gate. I don't think anything's getting through there. Is that Mueller or is that Fat Mid Tubso? Explain yourself, General Vander. Why is the division of the Imperial Army on our doorstep? Does the Empire truly forget the pacts we signed so quickly? General Morgan, I'm the one who'd like an explanation. What are you? For the past 24 hours, all ornaments across the southern marches of His Majesty's domain have ceased function. At the exact same time, it seems a massive heterophone unknown structure appeared above Valeria Lake. It is, just as you say, we are confused anyone else about the situation. So it would seem. But your situation, as I said, is affecting a large swath of the Imperial territory. Given that, you knew full well why I'm here, General. You're here to try to raise Stallion above us as well we're weak then. We intend nothing of the sort. We are given to understanding that a criminal organization of some sort has been taking advantage of this situation. All we wish to see if we can be of aid to the allies who we signed a non-aggression pact with. Those are orders I received from the Imperial government. Nonsense! What is the tank doing here then? Never heard a tank that runs on steam and combustion now. Yeah, that is a military secret. I would think you would welcome us through Morgan. The vehicles are perfectly suited for helping keep the peace. In liberal, that is. While this crisis runs its course, you understand my meaning, yes? We deeply appreciate your thoughtfulness. But we don't need you bitches, so back the fuck off. Impossible. Your Highness, what are you? Oh. That's a nice outfit. Oh. She looks like she has Emily's clothes from Dishonored 2. Kind of a little bit. These leave the rest to me. But Your Highness. What are they doing here? We are the royal bodyguards. Sorta. Temporarily. Should the worst happen, we'll protect Claudia. We swear. Maybe inexperienced as a negotiator. This is, however, the proper time and step forward for my duties as heir. Morgan, please. As you wish, Your Highness. Just keep in mind who you're going out to parley with, my princess. If anything happens, be ready to run for the gate. I understand. Seems I'll be trading words with someone else now. Afraid I don't recognize you, though your bearing is quite noble. It's the first time we've met, sir. I am Claudia Van Arlis. Princess a Liberal, granddaughter of the Queen, and newly invested heir to the throne. Forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. I am Zesvinder, Your Highness, Lieutenant General of the 3rd Division of the Imperial Army. Yes, what of your accomplishment in battle has reached even us, General Vander? Hey, is that guy famous? Yes, that's One-Eyed Zex. He's one of the best field commanders the Arobian has. If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I've actually seen pictures of you before. You have cut your hair recently? Your face looks familiar, but it's a bit embarrassing, but I cut it for the investiture ceremony. Consider a little girl's way of showing her resolve to take a burden too heavy for her. Looks good on you, if I may be straightforward. Well, the service of the bride, congratulate you on becoming heir. Thank you, General. Well then, what brings you to Princess Liberal here? You're here to protect against us like the good colleague Morgan? No, that is not my intent. I'm sure our neighbors in Arabia must be terrified at the moment. The darkness at night, the cold, the complete shutdown of communications. Believe me, I know how one of these could inspire terror in your people. What I ask you is consider your actions. Consider what would happen if your forces entered our country. Say a large portion of the empires are disoriented at the moment. I assure you, in every part of Liberal, it is worse. And while you bear no Arabia ill will, many of our citizens are agitated and afraid. I cannot bear if the good intentions of our allies are misunderstood. As you can see, we are investigating these strange events as quickly as we are able. Furthermore, we have managed to suppress most of the activities of the aforementioned criminal group to our own. And so I ask for the sake of continued friendship between Arabia and Liberal, a relationship we highly value. You guys, get the fuck away. Give us a little more time, General. We will make this right. Pretty words, as there are, but alas, sound and flurry, signifying nothing. Fuck you, Olive. Your Highness. Yes, I shall take the reins. You're relieved, General. As you wish, Your Highness. Huh? Can't be. Got to be shitting me. Called it from the beginning. I believe this is a first formal acquaintance, Princess Claudia. I am Olivet Rius Anor, son of His Majesty Emperor Elgant III. One of the sons of... He's an imperial prince! Shara, did you know about this? You're kidding, right? Thought he was just some sort of agent for the Imperial Intelligence. Olivet Rosanor, I recognize his name, but I don't know the man. Even though I'm a prince, I am little more than a royal bastard. I rarely attend public matters of the state, so I am unsurprised that you do not know my face. Still, it does sting a little, though I fear. For the lovely girl who was once my bride to not even know my face, and narrow my heart. What? There is no other words. Seems like Colonel Dick had in mind a while back. I'm sorry, I was unaware. Let me apologize and slight against you. Well, I do understand it was conducted without the Queen's consent. That sort of slight we can overlook. But this? No. Arabia cannot overlook this. Oh? My enchanting princess, are you aware, I wonder, of the little rumor making its rounds across the great empire? I don't believe I am. Allow me to tell you then. Rumor has that immense structure distance Liberal's new weapon. What? Liberal has developed a groundbreaking new weapon that allows them to stop orbital energy. They intend to use it to make us pay for the war 10 years ago. It is a rumor which finds fertile ground in the ears of our citizens and leadership. It can't be. That's absolutely untrue. We would never. Then prove it, yes? Prove that this is a misunderstanding. If you cannot, then we must act upon the evidence of our senses. Indeed, if the rumors are true, this is a monstrous betrayal of all civilization, using the pact to hide your intentions. What choice do we have, defenders of the free world? Okay, what in the hell is this, Olive? Estelle. Estelle? Just can't stand here listening to you blather as you please. Olive, you know damn well what's going on here. Why are you being such a jerk? Estelle, wait. Have we met? You seem to know me, even though you did not get the name quite well. Did we meet at a party once? Now you lack refinement of nobility. Yes, no matter how you look at it, you're nothing more than a commoner. So what are you? Okay, fine then. You want to play dumb no matter what? Aren't you the one who can't bust out a surprise? My name is Estelle Bright, B-rank bracer of the Bracer Guild and Liberal. According to the law of the guild, I'm involving myself in this stupid as a neutral arbitrator. Estelle. I see, you're a bracer. B-rank. That make you a veteran bracer who can be trusted with an operation of the scope, but trying to say a bracer's words can't trust a bracer's word, Prince Olivert. Not at all, forgive me. What do you intend to do about our situation, neutral arbitrator? From the evidence, I judge that Arobian's claim is false. The floating city is not a Librarian weapon. Swear on the honor of the Bracers Guild supporting Gauntlet. Oh, a bold statement. Certainly a statement of a Bracer Guild holds enough. Could not be ignored, however. Shall pose the question to you, Bryce. What evidence do you claim? Evidence we've seen for ourselves. Group which made the floating city appear in the criminal organization of Robro, still operating liberal. We of the guild have been cooperating with the Royal Army to try to put a stop to the society's operations. Heck, if you like, we can even have records of everything forward to the Imperial government. That would certainly satisfy our needs for evidence against liberals' possible maleficence, however. You, I think, miss a key point. Assuming the perpetrators of the Society of Ouroboros are liberal and the guild capable of putting a stop to this crisis. If you do not, then the Empire will not sit here on its hands. The weapon we have brought, including cannons that I take, use all gunpowder. Wouldn't that be perfect for trying to lay siege and destroying this little rogue city of yours? Gotta be joking. What can I do against something that big? You never know until you try, Miss Bright. Regardless, I can say one thing for sure. Well then, Prince Olivert, would actions satisfy? If you can prove that, even in these circumstances, do something about that city, do you give us time to do so? Well, suppose some time at least. Civility would force our hand then. My prince. Calm down, General. Consider the bare minimum of courtesy to a minor power we have a pact with. This assumes they can even prove anything. As you wish. So then, if you can show me the hopes of stopping the forces, we will withdraw. On our crest, the Golden Stallion, in the name of the member of the Anar family, I swear it. Good. That came through loud and clear. What was that voice? Yes, no doubt about it. Cassius? Yep. Airship! Oh, that's right. No. Why would they have that? Nothing like stopping two sides from fighting from just parking a giant airship. This is our proof, Monrovia. Feel free to feast your eyes upon it. Dad. Cassius Bright? It's been a while, Zex. How's that missing eye I gave you? They finally gave you a second star, I see. That's besides the point. Why are you here? What is that ship? How's it capable of flying? That, unfortunately, is a national secret. Rather like those steam tanks of yours, I would say. Yeah. So this is Zero City, then. It must be the famed Cassius Bright. This is the first time we've had an audience, Your Highness. Strange, though. I feel like we've met somewhere before. How curious, General Bright. I was thinking the same thing. How very curious. Isn't it, though? My prince! Miss Bright, Princess Claudia, I am a proud member of the Royal Imperial family. I will keep my word. General, have all of our forces withdraw from the area immediately. Have our gratitude, Prince Olivert. Still, though, my dear citizens will doubtlessly not be satisfied with mere possibility of being presented to them. Perhaps I could board the area safely and observe for myself. Fuck off, Oliver! Good idea. I'm sure everyone in the Imperial government would be satisfied with the prince as a witness. Princess Claudia, shall we? Of course. I see no reason to object. Sure, this will only further strengthen the bond of friendship between Arobi and Libero. Welcome aboard, Prince Olivert. Prince Oliver, what have you done? You finally stride into the public stage for the first time in ages, and you engaged in this charade? Suppose we were too transparent at the end, Transparent like air. I think the Prince of the Empire would plan something like this in Liberal. Mueller, how could you let this happen? Forgive me, Uncle, but do you really think that this idiot would even listen if I asked him to stop? Well, besides, there are elements of which we do not sit easily on my conscience. I learned all about the truth behind Hamel during this mess. So you did know. Ha! How could he not know? Even back then, he was a critical part of the military chain of command. My shame is... No, Zex, I do not blame you. But it is a subsection of the Warhawks. I know you had nothing to do with it. A scandal so vile that information about it had to be tightly controlled. I do not agree with the logic, but I understand it. Seal up with that stinks and bury it forever. The rule will remain in power, unblemished. However, cannot allow the same trick to be played twice. Prince. Zex, you realize it yourself, I'm sure. The incredible fortuitous addition of these steam tanks to our arsenal. The convenient orders to Soray. Every little bit has fingerprints of the blood and friend Iron Chancellor himself, Goliath Osborne. Water. He's in contact with the Ouroboros. I no longer doubt it. Personally, I find the idea of a Chancellor whose first loyalty is not to the Empire rather repugnant. Don't you? Prince, you can't possibly. I do. The former military man who has become the Empire's central politician after rising to prominence 10 years ago. The cold-blooded yet bold reformer who laid rails throughout the Empire and annexed many of our neighbors through force of arms. I decided to slay the benevolent monster which made itself nest in our Empire. You may call it my declaration of war. Unbelievable. My prince, do you even realize what you're attempting to accomplish? I like to tell myself I do, at least. It is not politically strong, but he has de facto control of easily 7/10 of the military. Putting aside neutral people like yourself, who all stand against him, the Nationals' feudal lords, and their influence is weakened by the day. Worse still, my father's trust in him is nearly absolute. The very picture of a monster, I would say. Then why even? It's not obvious, because the way he acts is not beautiful. What? My eyes were opened as I traveled liberal. People and countries are at their greatest when they are proud of themselves. Wish for my people, my fatherland, to feel the same pride, to be proud of their accomplishments, not conquests. Hope you can understand, Zex. My prince, you become quite a man. Ha! As they say, an unwatched pot will boil. It's been 7 years since you took me under to teach me what you knew, Zex. I simply learned to apply what you taught me when you weren't looking. Indeed. Very well. I must remind you, however, that the 3rd Division is merely the vanguard. Osborne is mustering another 10 divisions in the capital. 3 days, and then they'll march. That's your deadline. Yes, we'll act with haste, Zex. Mueller, you're going with Prince Oliver, I take it. If things go poorly, bring him back, even if you have to drag him by his collar. Imagine I'll have to do so either way. Men, fall out. We are drawing to Parm. There we will await new orders. Yes, sir. So everyone was, well, gathered the same information that the Empire, well, not all the Empire's government, but it seemed like one of the main men in charge. And so we managed to buy ourselves a little time at least. Really though, no one trusts me. It seems my lamentations truly are ceaseless. Of course they don't, you nitwit. Even I don't think you had something like this in you. As they say, if you're going to play your cards, throw in all your chips. Besides, you certainly did a good job in arranging all the pieces. You'd say we are partners in crime, confederates of love, bees of a flower who have shared the sweetest of honey. I am armed, Olivert. Olivier! Give me one good reason why I shouldn't bust your skull open. Estelle, brilliantly done. Brilliant done, my entire bot. Would you please explain what the hell is going on? Why? It is exactly as it looks. There was something rotten in the state of Robia. I simply dragged it up onto stage. The stage. And the rest of us couldn't get a peek at the script. As they say, if you wish to deceive your foes, deceive your friends. Having the Araceli show up after you negotiated into a corner, that was the plan with Cassius. Dad and Olivier. I should have known. Once Dad showed up, I thought it might be like this. That was the idea, at least. And here comes deceitful jerk number 2. That's a little cruel, don't you think? I was listening in by phone. You handled negotiations expertly. Thanks to you, the arrival of the Araceli had all the impact it needed. Listening by... What? Of course, that artifact of yours. Ah, my dear Shara, please no matter that, please. It'll be a little problematic if he heard about. It's a little too late on that score, Prince. Kevin. Kevin's here too, and Julia as well. Your Highness, I heard about the attack on the capital. I am very glad to see you safe. I am sorry, Julia. I can only imagine how worried you must have been. Well, it's part of my fault. If I had finished Araceli's upgrades, we could have come out to help ourselves. Fortunately, Zero field reinforcing the most advanced airship in the world took quite some time, if you could believe. Still, glad to see everyone's safe. Yeah, hang on. How is the Araceli flying? You made a zero field generator big enough for the entire ship? Yes, indeed. Though I gave you prototypes I'd whipped up to help design a large-scale version. I've been locked up in the Araceli ever since you left. Now it's finally ready. I see. So in other words, every last bit of it was a setup by Dad. Come now, don't say it like I'm a criminal. I simply did what I could to make it easy for you to act. You did this because you wanted to, yes? Well, technically, I guess, but... Oh, I don't get why you're here, Kevin. Ah, right. Whilst in the cathedral, word came in from the Grand Slayer higher-ups that had been hit in the books. I think I've got a good picture of what the kind of thing the Ariel is and how to end this mess. And once I told Cassius about this, I got hogtied and brought here. Well, what? What is the Ariel? Yes, so first of all, the Ariel isn't that floating city itself, really. It's the artifact within the city that provides the whole thing with the orbital power and helps with the control of the flow of it. Gospels are basically like distribution thingies for it. And each a power source for the city. But then, why is it calling all the orbits to shut down? Now we're getting to the guesswork, but a couple of really old legends talk about Araceli striking down threats to the Chosen. Meaning all modern orbits are being seen as threats to the Chosen, disabling any possible threats in the areas of influence. It's a defense mechanism, essentially. It is entirely likely, and it gives us a ray of hope. Doing something about the entire city would be difficult, best due to the sheer size, but we can find the actual Ariel somewhere within the city. Maybe find a way to deal with it. I see. That is an idea. It does sound like a plan, at least. Yes, it seems as though our final goal is well set for us. So we board the Araceli and make our long way to the city with haste. The decision to use the Araceli must come from the royal family. Princess, shall we? You don't need to ask. Captain Swartz, prepare the Araceli for launch. We are heading for the flying city above Valeria Lake. At once, Your Highness. And my bracer friends. Please, everyone lend your aid and liberal in our hour of need. The mission is likely to be the last one of this crisis. Well, saying like it's even a question if we'll go. This is something we could truly leave up to our leader. Leader? Estelle? We mean you, of course. What? Why so shocked, Estelle? We all do have our own stake in this, yes, but one way or another, we've been tagging along with this wild ride of yours. So in that sense, Estelle, you're definitely our leader. Well, still not ready for it? No, she is. No matter how grim it gets, Estelle never loses hope. That light is always there to guide me, to guide us. That's why only Estelle could be our leader. Joshua, not helping! Your face is red as a beet. Cute. Okay, I get it. Chloe, the guild accepts your mission. We'll find the Ariel in this flying city and save Liberal. Thank you. Good, that's finally settled. Now I can get back to headquarters. Dad, you're not coming with us? Afraid I can't. May have retreated for now, but I trust Zax to keep his word. But we can't ignore the larger Aerobian threat. It's not just Hacking Gate. They could use non-orbital powered vessels to invade by sea. I wouldn't want to be surprised if the Society attempts another raid on Gransel. Can't leave the Royal Army with all this going on. Yeah, I get it. I'll do my best. Joshua. With everyone. So, Dad, try not to kill yourself with work, okay? It'll be a struggle, but don't worry. And Joshua, let me give this to you. Is it a new weapon? Cassius handed over a letter to Joshua. A letter? Call it a father's heart. It's between men, so it might be a little shocking for Estelle. Gentle reminder that I'm here and I still have my staff. I'll read it when I have time, Dad. Please do. For the love of... I seriously do not get guy stuff like this. Please don't be harsh, Estelle. Taking some time off when this is over. I intend to spend a lot of time home once I can. Estelle, make sure we can share some omelet rice then, alright? Yeah, you bet. Dear Joshua, stay the fuck away from my daughter, Cassius. Okay, there is no way I'm using Olive because he is severely underleveled. Are you sure, Cassius? If you're that worried, you could have gone with him, you know. No, it's fine. Weissman is more dangerous than I thought he would be. If I accompanied them, I would simply be painting a target on their heads. Yes, if you were out in the open, he'd strike at your ankle like the snake he is. The price of fame, And it is maddening frustrating, let me tell you. Of course, this is also what gives us a chance to strike. Game of truth and lies that the two of you try to read each other, eh? Speaking of lies, do you think the Blood and Iron Chancellor will really hold back? As powerful as he is, he can't gainsay an oath from Prince Alive that easily. As long as we don't give him any more of an opening, I think we'll be safe. I hope so. Everything rests on the team aboard the Araceli then. Yes. Lena, and a great benevolent adios to the sky. Shine down where your children must walk, please. That beneath this enormous sky, that might find the path that they seek. Chapter 8, Land of Chaos. End. Save. Why do I have this? I don't know. All right, please, Russell, tell me that you have ZFGs for everyone. And I don't have to equip them, that you can just, duct tape them to our backs and it will work fine. I would like both of my accessory slots for, accessories. Stabilizer wings stored. Helm, accelerate to full speed and set course for a floating city over the lake. Yes, ma'am. What shall we do if the enemy attempts to intercept us? Good question. May need to engage them depending on the ferocity of the attack, but I want to prioritize landfall. Understood. Also, don't worry about the mincing words. Regardless of our ranks aboard the ship, I am your gunnery officer. I am yours to command. Understood. I didn't know Mueller could man an orbital ship gun. He is trained in the Imperial Army's most advanced armored divisions. Despite his burly, sword-swinging appearance, he is quite capable as a gunner. I'm sorry my appearance doesn't match my skill. No, that's cool, actually. And when did you get a chance to change Prince Alivert? I thought you were coming aboard as a representative of the Empire. Ha! That, my friends, was but a front. However, once this war is over, my search for love, freedom, and finery shall be at an end. Until then, I wish to dress and be addressed as I please. To you, I shall always be Alive. Ha! Dressing up for the funeral, huh? What would the people of the Arabia say if they knew? I cannot say I care in the slightest. How about you, my good reporters? Would you care for a scandalous tell-all with an interview with the Prince of Arabia? Hang on, you serious? Ooh, I better get lots of pictures in. Please, I beg you, do not take any of the nonsense coming from his mouth seriously. That aside, look at me two are coming along now. Wait, if I may guess, grandmother wished for you to ride along as you did during the incident with the dragon. Got it, your highness. Her Majesty put in a good word for Brigadier Bright. He allowed us to come along on our correspondence. Got lots of pictures with you being amazing at the gate, Princess Claudia. I'll show them when they're developed. Well, thank you, Dorothy. Crying out. How does she manage to suck the seriousness out of the room every time? Oh yeah, Grandpa, is the zero field generator okay? Yes, it's working fine at the moment. Assuming nothing happens, should get us to that flying city easily enough. One sec. So if something does happen, all we got is prayers? Oh yes, without the generator, we crash. No question. The impact will surely kill us all instantly, or the subsequent explosion would. Professor, you only know how to calm a girl's fears. Thanks. Radar contact. 5 ships on an intercept course. Here they come. It's like they're high-speed interceptors that were docked to the Glorious. Not really bothering with stealth at this point, are they? Arm the main gun and maintain full speed. Target only ships that obstruct our course. We'll focus on breaking through. Yes, ma'am. All right. So this goes against what Weissman had planned. Though I suppose... Oh, that's right. I wanted to share this now before it gets any later, but of all the characters written so far, the one that is most likely written to die is actually Estelle. The one that unites everybody and gives them cause, reason, and hope. Like, if she were to die by anybody but Renee, everybody in the party and Renee would be extremely pissed and unite against whoever the attacker was. I'm just throwing that one out there. I don't think they're going to have her die, but then again, people didn't think George R.R. Martin would kill as many people as he did. Man's nothing short of a serial killer. But that's just what I've been thinking with character writing and development. Bogeys 1 and 2, 5 disabled, 3 and 4 are disengaging. Fantastic. Goodness me. So this is what the future of the aerial warfare looks like. Main gun is incredible. Has quite a bit of fire, but virtually no recoil, even for an orbital weapon. Fantastically accurate. Ha! Of course it is. To be honest, I would have liked to mount some sort of point defense guns with radar tracking as well, but well, one project at a time, I suppose. Radar oh, adios. Contact is 250 Agre in length, approaching 8 o'clock. The dragon! Oh, nope, glorious. Joshua, do you know anything about the performance of the armament of that thing? The RSL can easily outmaneuver and outrun it, but it has gigantic main cannons and large batteries at point of defense. There's no way we can attack directly and live. Turn to 4 o'clock in flank speed. Lux, get us over the city to avoid fire from the monster's guns. Aye, aye. Ooh. Flash sequence, yep. I'm sorry that it's so buggy, but I kind of get it because I'm running a capture system. My audio capture system's running. And right now I'm uploading an episode online, so my computer is a badass, but it even has its lengths and what it can and can't take. Get the Glorious to run into the flying city. That will solve a lot of problems. I wonder who's at the helm of that. It can't be any of the enforcers that we know of. And Weissman has to be at the floating city. He's probably the final boss. Also the Grand Master. Is it the Chancellor of Iron and Steel? Blood and Steel? Blood and Iron. I don't know. Peace, bitch. Well, that was easy. And a little anticlimactic. Think where the Glorious' firing range. That was scary. Think about half the nerves in my body are now shot. Yes. Yeah, my heart's about to burst out from my chest. So there's nothing enemy can do up at this point, right? No, we shouldn't let our guard down. Society's got a bad tendency of ignoring stuff like common goddamn sense. We need to watch out until the second we land. Yeah, like that. There's an opening in the clouds ahead. We're entering the floaty Cities Island's airspace. And to think, I would not have been able to record any of this when I started. Oh, wow, that's cool looking. That is a flying city, through and through. Though I imagine Loe's laid waste to quite a bit of it. I want there to be cool new orbital parts and gems on there. I want everybody to have level 5 everything. I just want to get in and, you know, fuck shit up. No big deal. This is all so cool looking too. Also, Professor Russell, did you ever tell us what the fuck those were on those data crystals? That is information that I would like to know. There we go. We're over the flying city, ma'am. Holy Stragus. This is the jewel of the ancient Zemuria. Even more mind-blowing than I'd imagined. Looks like that enormous tower-like structure. I put good money in that being important to the island. If we're going to land, I'll put that down near that, Captain. Good idea, Professor. Echo, anything on the radar? The Glorious? One moment. No enemy contact within 50 Selge. We seem to have left the Glorious in our dust, ma'am. Good. Lux, 1/3 to the landing. Put us down near the tower. Aye, ma'am. Huh? Dorothy? You're out of photo quartz already, girl, I swear. Oh no, I have plenty of that. Isn't there something weird over there? What the? No way. Is it a dragon? What in the world? Oh! Gundam fighter. Loe. Let us see then. What will you do when your wings of hope are ripped from your back? So you're going to down the ship. Yep. And also, you can count on a good photographer to notice things out of the blue. They are trained for that stuff. Literally. Holy shit, this episode's going on forever. Well, you guys at least get your the most out of your one upload a day for trails at this point. She's going down, Captain. And not in the good way. I repeat. No fellatio. No cunnilingus. Just death and mayhem. Will there be a mysterious pool of water for us to land in? Dragon's gonna save us! Dragon's gonna save us! Or nope. Are we on the very outskirts? Probably. Finale. Trails in the sky. I just want to gush for a second about how good the writers are. They led everything to this point. The first game, this game. Wait. Okay. Oh, how good you're awake. Are you all right? Are you hurt? I think I'm fine. Bang my elbow, but yeah, I'm okay. But everyone else. Not dead, at least. Oh. I'm fine. Well, that was thrilling. Nothing else. Remember that other half of my nerves? They're all quite gone now, thank you. Closest I've ever brushed shoulders with death, I think. No, I can't eat that much. Guess I'd be grateful she ain't hurt. Dorothy, wake up! Nap time's over! Meow? Major Vonder, how about you? As well as can be expected. Nothing seems broken over here. I'm unhurt, ma'am. I'm okay. Thought we were gunners. A real miracle. Perhaps he simply let us live. That's right. The one writing that was, yes, it was Loe, no doubt. Son of a... In that case, I'm certain he stayed his hand. If he really wished to, he could have torn us to pieces. Kinda not sure how to feel about that. At any rate, where are we now? It's like somewhere in the periphery of the island. We should step out and take a stock of our situation. Oh, this is so cool. Liber Arc. Oh. That was really close. Oh, wow. It's really pretty. Wow. So many pictures. Wait. How the fuck is her camera working? It's an orbital camera. Gotta admit, this isn't what I expected at all. This looks like a city and more like a garden. I wonder. Perhaps just like the city in the parks of the certain large cities. So it does feel that way looking at it. I've never heard of a city park so huge I can't see the end of it in any direction. Scale of it does overwhelm. Sig! You badass. You've already scouted the area, haven't you? Hey. Sig, thank goodness. I was afraid you'd been hurt or got lost. Don't worry, we're all fine too. Ski! Kiki! I see, thank you. Apparently we've crashed on the easternmost side of the city, and the Glorious is docked on the exact opposite. Damage to the RSI looks worse than it actually is. The engines themselves are vertically untouched, and the flight field generators mostly need to be beaten furiously with a wrench. Problem lies with our finer systems or stabilizers for starters. Ironically, we can plow forward just fine, but hovering steadily would be an issue as things stand. I see. Our first order of business needs to be organizing everyone that can go for repairs. Maybe an outsider's here, but I'll help in any way you require. Thank you, Vander. That will solve the problem with the Araceli, but our real struggle will be with locating Aurelia within the massive city. Especially seems likely that our friends of the society are already here. Yes, they really claim the Araceli. Who knows what they may do with it? Everything that they've done till now, you have to imagine it has to be nothing good for anyone else. We need to get out there and find a way to stop them. No complaints on that idea. Just get moving right along. Trying to run off in multiple small groups would be chaos, though. It'd be wise to use a single exploration team. Yeah, I agree. First thing, we gotta find some kind of power means to getting around the city. Trying to walk everywhere would take forever. What is it, Joshua? It's nothing, really. Anyway, the exploration team is going to need backup. Ideally, we should have people ready to swap in and out as soon as the team returns to Araceli. I'd like to join in myself, but I need to oversee the Araceli's repairs. Let's go ahead and decide who's leaving first.
Right. This ought to perk you up.
Radio. I'm just gonna
Oh, okay. Together now.
take Dita's loot. Alright, Estelle, your group of 4 will explore the city. Do remember we have no idea what's out there, society or otherwise. Don't be too foolish. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll be looking for a way around the city if nothing else. Good luck to you then. Everyone else, remain behind and stand by the Araceli. Help repair the Araceli. No problem. By the way, that reminds me, one other small mercy. Shadow phenomenon doesn't seem to be happening on the island. Yes! Yes! Our tactical orbits should work just fine on the Araceli, even without the handheld field generators. Really? Well, hey! Grandpa, how can you tell? Well, truth be told, the biggest casualty of the crash with the Araceli's VFG. But even with all the pieces, all our orbital systems are operating just fine. Father Graham's theory seems to be correct on the mark. Right. The Araceli neutralizes foreign orbital technology. But we can get on the island. Surely it can't be foreign, right, guys? Yes, I'm going to guess I can't tell the difference. Well, yeah, talk about small mercies. Going out there without any arts or anything would be kind of harsh. Take it that means the orbital workshop tools are functional? Oh, yes, everything just survived the crash just fine. Need your orbits tuned up? Just say the word. Got it. Expect we'll be stopping by a lot. Ah, yeah, we will. Kind of wondering if Cassius planned for Estelle and Joshua to fall for each other from the very beginning. That might be in the letter. Is everyone ready to take a look outside the ship? Yes, let's be off. Sorry, Estelle. I actually need to prepare something from the ship's storeroom. Something to help if I need to sneak around again. Could I ask you to wait for a bit? Oh, sure. Do you want some help? Speed things up a little? No, it's sort of a one-person job. I don't think it only took more than 30 minutes or so. Could you wait in the lounge till then? Well, okay. Okay, we'll be waiting. He's going to read the letter. My man, you are a dude of many talents, but lying ain't one of them. Sorry, lying to her isn't. I think the one you should apologize to eventually is Estelle. Anyway, you sure? If I'm right, this could backfire and mess you up, like, badly. Yes, I've made my decision. Kevin. Father Kevin. Please, you're the one who can help. All right. Don't need to lay it on that thick. Come on. Little ain't gonna buy as much time. Let's go to the medical. Let's get to the medical bay. What? Did he get hurt during the fall or something? Joshua, you're done? Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. It took a while. Don't mind, but Joshua, are you okay? You look tired unless I'm crazy. Some of it took a lot of concentration. Don't worry, I'm fine. Well, if you say so, let's get going then. Joshua, you are a bald-faced lying your pants. Ooh, items and stuff. Ooh. Do they have everything? I don't think so. Damn it. Oh, well. Anyhow, I'm going to leave this episode here. God, it's been going on for over an hour. Well, that's because a lot of shit happened. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back in the next episode.